Hey guys, happy Wednesday afternoon. I am incredibly thankful and honored to share with you all a little bit about NingXia Red. Yeah, and my love of NingXia Red. In the content of the video descriptor of in the descriptor of this video, I share a link to Becky's video today on NingXia Red. You guys, I want to say ditto to everything she said. It was so good. But first of all, my name's Amy, and I'm coming at you live from the middle of Indiana. I have been with Young Living since February of 2015. And one of the reasons I said yes to Young Living, sorry, that was my alarm to remind me to go live. One of the reasons I said yes to Young Living, well, there was two main reasons I said yes to Young Living. One is to earn some income, and the other one was my doctor had told me that in the fall of 2014 that based on some test results that I needed to go on some medication. And I'm not opposed to medications or prescriptions by any stretch of the imagination. But I said to her, okay, well, what if I start making some lifestyle changes? And she's like, that's fine, as long as you start making some lifestyle changes. So here's the thing that I know all of you women can relate to. I know Becky mentioned this in her video about, like, especially for moms, because you put your children first. But I'm like, women, we just have that thing inside of us, the way we were designed, that we put others before ourselves. And so in December of 2014, I was in full-time Christian ministry. Well, no, not at that time. Doesn't matter. And in 2014, I was in full-time Christian ministry. And I was actually on the verge of quitting my job, single girl that I am, to be at home more to help my parents, my aging parents. And so, which is another reason why I needed income. But at that point, obviously, I had been helping my parents and because my mom had some health issues, and I'd been in ministry. And so I'd been taking care of everybody else. So in 2014, I had been having issues with dizziness and blurred vision and another symptom that I cannot remember now, which I think is funny. But I was having those problems for years up to that point. And I didn't say anything to my mom, obviously. And I didn't say anything to my sisters because they would be like, you need to go to the doctor. And I was like, we'll figure it out. I got other things to do. I was, when I was in ministry, I was just working with women who are at risk. And so I just didn't put myself first. Who can relate to that, right? So if you're watching this live, let me know, or otherwise #replay, and I want to give you a shout out later. And you know what? Ask questions in here. I'm not seeing questions right now, which is fine, but feel free to ask questions because I will continue to monitor this video. Okay, so then I had these tests run in December of 2014, and I had said to the doctor, could these be some of the reasons I'm having these symptoms? She's like, maybe that might be the case. Well, you guys, we talk about this a lot in the health and wellness world. It's like, don't chase the symptoms, but get to the systems, get to the root of the problem to support those problems. So I was like, okay, I need to start making some lifestyle changes and enter in NingXia Red. There were some postings as well as websites. Mind you guys, this is 6 years ago, so I don't even know if they still exist anymore. But people were talking like, I have these symptoms, I've had these test results, and I'm drinking NingXia Red, and I'm seeing improvement. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start taking NingXia. And so I think I didn't get started with the NingXia kit. I actually got started with the oils and the diffuser. But the NingXia kit, you guys, it's only available for new members. And I just want to say, I'm really excited for new members. But I'm also like, I want that value because it's a crazy value, the NingXia Red Starter Kit. So like Becky was saying, if you don't have yours, if you're not a member, get your NingXia Red Starter Kit because it is a steal. I'm like, it's crazy price. But anyway, you guys, I was drinking 1 to 2 ounces every day for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm thinking it was more like 2 weeks, but also this was right around the time my mom passed away. So I know for sure it was at least 3 weeks. But 1 to 2 1 to 2 ounces a day of drinking, or yeah, 1 to 2 ounces a day for 3 weeks of drinking NingXia Red, and those symptoms went away. The blurred vision, the dizziness, they went away, because two of the things that that NingXia Red does, it supports eye health and your blood health, and obviously those were the systems that had been wonked up to that point. And so I'm like, those symptoms went away, and they've never come back. I mean, it's huge, and I'm just a huge proponent of NingXia Red, because it is for all the things. Becky even talked about it. It's like energy, overall health and wellness, and stamina and better sleep. But I'm like, for me, within 3 weeks, problems that I've been having up to that point for years went away. And like I said, they've never come back. Now, over the years, I have enjoyed NingXia Red various ways. Right now, I have like 3 ounces splashed with some sparkling water, berry flavored, and it is ridiculously delicious. But I want to say a quick second testimony, or a second shout out to NingXia Red. I know Myra's like, share a testimony, which I did, and now I'm going to share a shout out. Okay, so I have been, for the last 6 years, I drink anywhere from 1 to 4 ounces of NingXia Red every day. During convention and those slushies at Club Red. Who remembers the slushies at Club Red and misses those? I'm like, so sad. I would drink more during convention. But on a very serious note, so in October of 2020, so a little over 5 months ago, I fell during a daily walk, and I fell on wet cement in Michigan next to the lake, and I have had a 3-inch skull fracture, hospitalized. I'm surviving a traumatic brain injury. I mean, it's crazy. But I've been thinking about it the last couple weeks, because, actually this last couple months. So I've had a 3-inch skull fracture. We didn't know that until November, when we went back for a checkup. We're like, how long is that skull fracture? They're like 3 inches, and we're like, so glad I didn't know that in October, because I think it would have freaked me out a little bit. The whole thing was unimaginable. And I had, obviously, concussion. I'm still healing from a concussion. I had a pool of blood like the size of a golf ball back here that had all gone away by the time I went for my checkup in November. Like, that pool of blood, like we were concerned about, like, had that been reabsorbed. And I've got new bone growth, which are my 3 favorite words, new bone growth. And so I bring that up to say that I continue to drink NingXia Red during this 3 months of convalescing, October, November, December. And then sometime in December, I don't have my notes in front of me, I started very consciously drinking 2 ounces a day, along with a nitro, which comes in your starter kit. If you get the NingXia Red starter kit, this stuff is life. It's part of the NingXia Red line. And a CBD oil too. But I started doing that every day for brain health, because your brain health is huge. Now you're thinking, okay, Amy, I don't have a TBI. I don't know anybody with a TBI. And all I can say is, yay. But here's the deal. I've been thinking the last couple months that for how well I believe that my brain and head is, they're both healing as well as they are, as long as, this is a long journey. I can't help but think, because I had been feeding it NingXia Red for years, and am still feeding it NingXia Red, that it's making a difference for my healing and recovery. So no one's going to tell me otherwise. I just really believe that it's such a, it's really been helpful for me these last few months during this injury. So that being said, NingXia Red is really for all the things. And I totally, when I ask people about supplements, Becky touched upon this too, about supplements, it's overwhelming. And it's like, you know what, take one step at a time. And I truly believe that NingXia Red is the first supplement to start with. And even though I started with oils, and I cannot live without my oils, I literally have them all over the house like any other oiler does. If someone said, what is one product from Young Living Essential Oils that, if you only were allowed to have one product, what would it be? And I would say NingXia Red, without a doubt. So never take my NingXia from me. I'm just saying. All right, you guys, like I said, I'm not seeing questions if any are coming up, but I will definitely continue to monitor this. And as you have questions, please let me know. And Myron, thank you for this awesome group. This has been great. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.